my tongue. Say your name. Griselda. We get people like Griselda to open up their doors for free so we can come in. If we can't afford to buy a meal, they're not going to look down on us. But those of us who do and patronize their facilities, we bless them and they bless us. Does that make sense? And so I saw this thing going national and then international, but then I realized, and this was another young man who's a good friend of mine. His name's Nick Lynch. He said, Jim, because I said I wanted to do big events like we did November 6th on Friday. And I wanted to wait until the body count was in a city before I went to a city and did that. And he said, why do you want to wait? And I said, well, because I need people. I mean, it's kind of hard to launch something that, needs body count, right? And he says, well, if you launch something, then you bring people, you bring an awareness and that brings people, especially if it's a good thing. Now, we could say, oh, we didn't fill all the seats. You know something? We filled the seats with the right people. And on the webcast, what they saw was the exact message that you saw. They walked out with, this is right. And so the first pillar in Successful Thinkers is to create something that is free for people to network and to build their personal business. And Successful Thinkers wants to pay it forward by giving it back. Every one of you has something to offer. Now, this is important you understand what I'm about to tell you. You still have to push your service, your product, your business, right? You have to do that. We're going to give you the platform. We're going to make it possible for you to do it for free. Is free okay? Anybody have a problem with free? All right? But the best man or woman is going to always win. And so here's the key. You want somebody to do business with you? It's not about your business. It's not about your product. It's not about your service. It's about you. What I did was I create friendships and relationships. I built quality relationships with people that open their mind to, okay, who is Jim? What's he about? What is he bringing to the table? Why should I know him? Or in your case, if you're a female, why should I know her? Here's the point. One of the most valuable lessons of my entire life was realizing that it's not about my product. It's not about the money. It's about people. When you can get to a point in your relationship, in your ability to communicate, not your business, but communicate with other people about how much you care about them, guess what? Then they want to know what you know. I don't know if Eddie Signs is here, but Eddie was the young man, and he came to the first mixer that we had, and I told him, I told everybody at the mixer, I says, please stop pitching your business and go meet people and listen to them. And it went from kind of a subtle, mundane mixer that people were pitching their products and their businesses and their service to this off the Richter scale, high energy meeting. And I get this phone call the next day, and it's from Chris Lombardo, who's trying to get a hold of me because this guy named Eddie Signs wants one of your banners so that he, instead of pitching his Miranda business, he wants to pitch Successful Thinkers. He got more business from pitching Successful Thinkers than he would have ever got pitching Miranda. Not that Miranda's a bad thing, but Miranda was his business, but people start, because he was talking about this and how he can help them. And they said, well, what do you do? And then that opened the door for him to sit down and talk to them and actually pitch his business. Isn't that great? Value. So the first pillar is all about us helping you for free, elevating you. And one of the biggest things that I really want to, I like to kind of liken this thing to is the American Idol for the entrepreneur. Seriously, some of you in this room here, come on. Those American Idols, I mean, those kids, young people, they'll do whatever it takes. They'll camp out on the doorsteps. They'll fly across the country so they potentially, hopefully, can get interviewed so they can sing in front of the judge, right? But then there's some people who are equally as talented as the ones that are on that stage that never go through the motions. They don't think that they can do it. They don't think that they qualify, or they don't think that they're worthy or whatever. And so they don't put them out, and they might be even a better singer because they are gifted. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are some of you in this room and people who will be coming up on board and Successful Thinkers around the nation, around the world, that will absolutely qualify because they have the right product, they have the right service, they have the right gift, and they're gonna make Successful Thinkers a platform to get themselves elevated. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because that's what Successful Thinkers is. It's a platform for you to meet people, and we want to put you The second level, the second pillar, and then I'll show you how we're really going to help you. The second one is the social network. Y'all been on Facebook, I'm sure, right? Now, Facebook, I mean, you can play Farm Town, you can play Mafia Wars, you can find, no, seriously, I mean, I'm not into it, and I don't want to put anybody down who is. I'm just saying it's not for me, okay? But then some people find, old friends that they grew up with, and I actually have had a handful of people say, hey, man, you remember me? And it's like, great. I'm kind of glad I got on Facebook, right? But I don't use it for that. I'm in the other category. I'm the business guy. I'm the guy looking to build business. Obviously, it's Successful Thinkers. But what Successful Thinkers is all business. So when you go to Successful Thinkers, you actually know who you're talking to, who you're going to see. Hopefully, they'll put their picture on there. I mean, these avatars are driving me nuts, man. But anyway, because I don't think we're a cartoon. I think that we're a human being. And I want to know who I'm talking to. I want to know who that, I'm going to pick up the phone and call. So I want to encourage you to put your, not avatar, put your picture on Successful Thinkers and put your bio. But we're going to teach people how to write a bio in a way that will help elevate them beyond their business. Because remember, people care more about how much you care than how much you know. Okay? We're going to teach people what I call social etiquette. Okay? And so you get to see who they are. You get to see that they're in business. You can see that they're at least like-minded, and you can start the conversations and relationships going. That's the second pillar. The third pillar is the university. And we're only in phase 1 of the university right now. Phase 2 is going to blow your mind. I can't really talk to you about it because I don't even think I know how to explain it. But it's pretty cool. Okay, the university is going to be filled with different types of opportunity, from personal development to how to brand yourself, how to develop referrals, how to close the sale, how to create relationships, how to use the telephone properly, tax laws, how to understand why would you want to be an LLC versus an S Corp or a C Corp, just all kinds of stuff. And the vast majority of the stuff is going to be completely free. Completely free. Okay? And if you want to get into more advanced trading, you'll pay a little bit of money, like $30, and you get everybody's information. Everybody's. We're going to make this thing so affordable, but check this out. If you're somebody who wants to be a facilitator, you want to be a coach, we have a saying in this thing, and all the ambassadors understand, it's called pay it forward. Successful Thinkers is growing because people tell people about Successful Thinkers. That's why Facebook grew, and that's why Twitter grew, and so on and so forth. So the difference between success, I'm going to say it today, but please don't hold me to it because I don't know when the affiliate program will happen. And the affiliate program is not a network marketing business. We're only going to pay 1 or 2 levels deep, that's it, because we do not ever want to go network marketing, okay? But we want to reward you. So if some people come on board and they're attached to your ID number and they buy something when the affiliate program goes live, then you'll get a little thank you. You won't get rich, okay? So that's the difference between network marketing and what we're talking about. We're talking about we'll bless you, but we can't make somebody rich just because we put that available to you, okay? Because this is not about making people rich. This is about enriching people. Does that make sense? Successful Thinkers wants your business to be the priority.